and invite Waziri now to come and deal with those issues. Karibu sana.
Thank you, my brother. We can clap for him. Waziri, my brother PS, the DG, the Speaker, the County Assembly, Bunge la Wananchi, students who are here, together with all stakeholders, I want to greet you again. Good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Boniface Makoha, the Principal Secretary for Economic Planning, under the able leadership of our CS FCPA, John Mbadi. I'll skip some of the intro because my brother has already done that, and dive straight to a few things that I want us to look at. Of course, setting the pace for the CS to come and speak to you. Fellow wananchi of Migori, leaders, business people, students, and community representatives, Kenya's journey under the 4th medium-term plan of Vision 2030 and the bottom-up economic transformation agenda is about one simple question: how do we grow our economy? How do we create jobs? And how do we improve services while living within our means? Today, government must do more. And when you listen to all speakers, the asks are more. Yet, we have to do this within the limited resources, rising demands, and the tight physical space. That is why we are having this an honest conversation about privatization. Not as an ideology, but as a practical economic tool. Fellow Kenyans, Kenya has faced this situation before. It is not the first time. In the early 2000s, our economy was struggling. Jobs were scarce. Service delivery was at its lowest. And people's confidence in the government was going down. Then the NAC government took over and responded with what we called economic recovery strategy for wealth and employment creation. This strategy, to some extent, restored discipline, opened space for private enterprises, and focused government on its core role. The result was the renewed growth, rising employment, and improved service delivery. The lesson from that period is very clear. When reforms are well planned, well explained as we are doing, and well executed, then they work for the people. One of the clearest examples that I see, Bana CS, you allow me, with your permission, just to give, is from the telecommunication sector. There was a time when communication was slow, unreliable, and expensive under government monopoly. Through liberalization, private investment, and strong regulation, that system gave birth to the same entity we are asking about, Safaricom. Today, Safaricom supports traders, farmers, border, name them, yeah, across the county, including people here in Migori. It pays taxes, creates jobs, powers services like mobile money, and drives the economy of Kenya. Kenya did not lose from that reform. Kenya gained. So what does this discussion mean for Migori specifically? from where I stand as the PS for economic planning, this discussion is because Migori is an agricultural county, and we have mentioned what it does, but it still has many challenges, faced by the people of Migori. And this probably is why we are here, to look at bringing private sector on board so that systems work efficiently and government provide the needed. From an economic planning perspective, and with a mandate to coordinate the formulation and implementation of both long-term development vision, midterm plans and sectoral strategies, privatization and commercialization are tools to fix such system where government-run enterprises are slow or are no longer delivering value. When done properly, as we are doing, they bring investment, improve our livelihood, and modernize the way we do business. This is exactly what the better agenda is all about. Bottom-up growth, well-structured privatization opens opportunities for the local suppliers, transporters, artisans, youth-owned enterprises, and cooperative. It expands value chain instead of concentrating wealth at the top. But this only helps when reforms are designed with the people in mind, as it is being done by under the leadership of our CS, of course, together with our beloved president. And when this is done and regulated firmly within the public interest, let me be clear about what privatization is not. According to the planning, economic planning perspective, it is not selling the public asset. It is not abandoning strategic sectors. It is not creating private monopolies that exploit citizens. This is not done in closed doors. We are here to talk to the people. So I want to say that when government is doing this, a question was asked whether we are taking interest or we will take care of the citizens so that they are not exploited. Government is doing this within the legal framework, Privatization Act 2025, which requires, number one, transparency, public participation, and parliamentary oversight. This law exists. It will ensure that no asset is disposed of casually, and wananchi understand what is being done. Quickly, I just want to touch on citizens' role. Citizens, they have a role. Public dialogue, like we are doing, builds trust. You have asked very pertinent questions, which I know the CS will be able to respond to. Allows concern to be heard. So many concerns will be aired, and helps us as government to adjust reforms to the local realities. Your feedback on service quality, affordability, and access is not an obstacle to reform. It is what makes reform legitimate. In closing, I want to say this. Privatization is not ideology or selling off Kenya. It is about making public assets work harder for the people, reducing pressure on the national budget, improving service, and creating opportunity at grassroots. We have seen it work through Safaricom. Under MTP4 and better, our responsibility is to apply these lessons learned carefully, transparently, and inclusively, so that counties like Migori see the real benefit in jobs, in incomes, and better services. This, I believe, is the conversation we are having here today. I want to stop there and assure you that under the leadership of the CS, the National Treasury has been very proactive in ensuring we leave no one behind. Together with this initiative, the CS will be moving around the country in all the 47 counties, doing what we call Gumzo la Uchumi Mashinani. At least we had a Swahili member of parliament here, ambaye alitukanganya kidogo, lakini anaweza eleza hiyo inamaanisha nini. Gumzo la Uchumi Mashinani is CS reaching out to you and having a candid discussion on our economy and where you want it to be tomorrow. With that, those few remarks, it is now my singular honor to ask us to be upstanding as I invite CS John Buddy. Let's clap for him. Asante sana.
Let's have our seats kindly. Let's have. Haya. Thank you. Thank you very much.